and we are here for you. You look for one of the hottest podcasts out. We talk about relationships, trending topic. Punk is here to fix your relationship. We back. We back on brand, baby. We're back on brand, baby. Turn up. Let's go.
What up, Deuce?
What up, my guy? Just try to make sure we rolling everywhere. Look like we rolling everywhere. Record looking good, looking crispy. We do have a guest coming. They are running late, and we tired of waiting. We just tired of waiting. Come on, man. Anyway,
ready to talk some, ready to talk
some ish.
Just ready to talk.
How's your week been, man? How everything been going with you, bro?
What is it, Wednesday?
It's Wednesday. It's someday.
Everything been straight, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything Gucci.
Yeah. So out of these topics, which one you think we should get into first? You know.
The hottest one gotta be Tory, Lanez, and Meg.
Oh, you say that's the hottest one? Hey, man, these streets been hot, bro. If that's the hottest one, because you know this Diddy trial been on fire.
Let me go. Oh, yeah.
You know this Diddy. So that's what I'm like, that's the hottest
Let me go
one?
relook at the topics. Hold on. Oh, I do say Diddy trial. Yeah, maybe Diddy. The Diddy, is Cassie a victim?
Is Cassie a victim?
No.
That is, what you say? Is Cassie a victim?
No.
Oh, okay. Why don't you believe Cassie is a victim?
All them text messages of her saying what she want to do and participating and all that stuff. If she was doing people the same way Diddy was, like, you can't be a villain and a victim at the same time. That's hard.
Oh, you sure you can't?
That's hard.
You said so. Hold on, just making sure.
I guess you can, but don't cry about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be doing people the way and you cry. Oh, no, I just can't see it. I can't see it. Like, that you the victim.
Okay. So yeah, a lot of people definitely this is a very complicated
very
case
complicated.
Here, very complicated case. We could go over some of the recent things that has happened with the trial. Former assistant George Kaplan was granted immunity and testified about preparing hotel rooms with items like baby oil, candles, and liquor for events for freak offs, also drugs. Like Homeland Security raided Diddy's house, of course. And that's where they found guns, and that's where they found
what
the
they
baby
got to do
oil.
with Cassie being a victim? All that stuff about Diddy having drugs and people doing stuff. What they got to do with her being a victim? Or are you just talking about the trial?
Yeah, I'm just giving her like a recap of the trial and stuff.
Because she was going to them rooms with him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Picking the dudes and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, all right, okay. And that's the discourse here, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are siding with Cassie, and they're saying things like Stockholm syndrome and being manipulated mentally, and she was so young at the time, and he was holding her against her will, and that's what the opposite side is gonna say. Like, do you believe he was holding her against her will?
No.
Why not?
I think people like the lifestyle they be living. People do strange things for money, success, and everything else. And then sometimes when shit stop going your way, you got a problem.
Punk, you walk in a very I feel like we walk in a thin line.
We are.
Okay, because at what point, do we protect the women? At what
At
point?
all points, I feel like we protect the women, but
Huh?
at all points, I feel like we protect the women, but not if they doing the same shit. Like, what am I protecting you from?
When you say same shit, what do you mean?
Like, she was picking dudes to participate in the things they had going on. She was, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has text messages. I'm ready to do X, Y, Z. Like, it's hard for me to say she's just a victim. Nah, like, you have to want to do, you have to want to do that stuff to be texting it. And I'm not a believer in like, oh, I was brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got their own mind. Like, at what point do we hold an individual accountable for decisions that they make? Or is it like always somebody else's fault? Or it's all like, nah, at some point we got to hold ourselves accountable for the decisions we make.
So, do you not believe in power dynamics?
As far as what, like, because Diddy has all this power, then she's gonna do whatever he wants.
As far as technically, he was her boss before they were in a relationship, and actually, he still was her boss while they were in a relationship. So now, I control your income. I'm controlling where you live. I'm controlling who you can hang around, who you can be around. When you're not where I want you to be, I'm having security come find you. I'm having people stalk you. Like, at what point don't you see like the criminality in that, or do you think all of that? You think all of that is just part of the relationship, or what? Like, how do you explain that type of behavior?
I'm not trying to explain that type of behavior. Diddy weird for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to explain none of that. I'm not saying Diddy ain't wild for some of the stuff he had going on, but like, you can't be
wild is an understatement. Wild is an understatement. So are you not? So from my point of view, right? I get everything that you're saying, and of course I'm playing.
And that has nothing to do with the domestic parts.
Okay,
he should have never put hands on her.
Let's
like, he should have never put hands on the. Like, I'm not at all saying she's not a victim for that. Yeah. I'm not before we. Get to taking stuff out of context.
Of course, but what I was saying is, mainly playing devil's advocate with you. I think that what was it?
Can't nobody make me do drugs if I don't want to do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you telling me somebody held your mouth open, poured it in and you're like that type of forced you, can't nobody make you do something you don't want to do. Gun to your head, like, tell me something like that. But just because this person got money and power and whatever else, like, I'm gonna do it, or what?
But there was physical abuse in the relationship.
Yeah, he ain't never right for that. Like,
but some are saying that's the reason for complying or being complicit with certain things. But hold on, I did want to say this real quick. From my point of view, I do think the charges are really like trumped up, right? Because the charges are racketeering, coercion, and it was another big one.
Trafficking.
Yeah, sex trafficking. So sex trafficking.
Better not fly no
motherfucker the
out.
Rico. It's a Rico charge.
You better not fly nobody out, my boy.
You said what?
Better not fly nobody out.
And that's what I'm saying. We told the thin. It's a thin line in this thing, right? Because don't
ask no man to fly you out, ladies. He can't do it. It's trafficking. Fella's gonna save a lot of money. Let me quit playing. Let me stop.
No, but Punk, hear me out on this one though. I feel like the feds, they trumping up the charges. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you got this man for a RICO charge when RICOs are for like, okay, I understand they trying to say that he's using his business as a criminal organization, but they saying he's the only one charged in this RICO case. Like, that's not usual. And these RICO cases were for like mob bosses, and that's how it started. A way to get the mob bosses and take them down. Like, they're acting like, I don't know. The charges seem so trumped up, but then sex trafficking, and they're referring to Cassie, and it's like they were in a relationship. So it just seems like the feds have trumped up the charges because when we get you, we want you to go down for a long time. We don't want, like, I'd rather you charge the man on what the man did. Okay.
What'd he do?
Arson. He blew up Kid Cudi's car. Domestic violence. We all seen him beat up.
Well,
Cassie.
That's settled already, right?
It is.
All right.
And
so,
the feds.
So I'm saying, what we talking about now?
That's what I'm saying.
We still talking about Cassie domestic shit because he already
that's what
dealt
most
with that, right?
That's what most of the testimony's been about so far.
Like, that's just them trying to paint him as a certain type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's already over with. So he
It's
blew
the
up Kid Cudi.
of it. It's the theatrics of it,
Right.
right?
He blew up Kid Cudi car. All right. So they got proof of that.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
they might.
If they got proof of that, cool.
The feds haven't. They haven't. I don't think they brought out the real evidence yet. You know what I'm saying? They get this testimony out the way because the case looking a little light right
niggas
now.
up because they freaky.
You said what?
I'm not with locking people up because they freaky. Like,
me neither.
I don't. Yeah, that man,
shit.
whatever he do in his bedroom, whatever they do in his bedroom, ain't got nothing to do with me. So I don't know. But the criminal stuff he did, yeah, lock him up for it if y'all got evidence.
All right, the guest is here. All right, and we are back here. So just to catch you up, we were talking about the Diddy case, and is Cassie a victim? Punk says absolutely not. What about you? What you thinking?
Man, I think the whole world is talking about this right now.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna be honest. At first, I felt like she was a victim until the text messages came out. When the text messages came out, I was like, "Oh, she just a little freak." Yeah, like
Okay.
legit.
All right. So what do you feel about people that's saying Stockholm syndrome? What do you talk about people that's talking about abusers and young women being manipulated? Like, at what point, where do we protect the young women? What do you think about that?
Okay, now I do feel like he did take advantage a little bit, only because he was older. She probably was gullible, coachable, wanted a different life. So yeah, he probably did, manipulate the situation a little bit. But like I said, it's not all on him. She has some play, in that as well.
How do you see, from my perspective, it's like they trumped up the charges. Like, they try to get him for something. They try to, like, make him seem worse than he actually is, right? Like, they got him for a RICO charge. Like, a RICO, like he a mobster or something, or like he like a. It just seems like they want to just put this man down for a long time. And do I think Cassie's a victim? I think it's just it's a very just thin line there, We did see her trying to run away. You know what I'm saying? She was in the hotel trying to get away. He chased her down. Punk, you laughing over there?
That's not funny.
You think domestic violence is funny, sir?
Now that I didn't
okay.
like. I don't approve of domestic violence at all.
Her trying to run away in the hotel. It's just like.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, we got to throw that out there. Like, I do not approve of domestic violence at all.
I already done said it. I know it was just the way he said it.
Oh, okay. So, do you think she was being held against her will?
I wouldn't say against her will. I would say two things. She loved the lifestyle that she was living.
Thank you.
But I also feel like if she tried to leave, then he would have either did something to her or did something to her family. Yeah, I feel like so it was one of those situations. Like, I want to leave, but I can't. So I'm just enjoying the lifestyle at the moment.
So technically, she was captive. Then she was. If she wanted to leave, but she couldn't, she isn't that kidnapping?
That's what I said. I feel like she was being held, and then on the flip side, I feel like, she had no choice. Like
she like to play this both sides thing. She do this with you. She like to play this both sides thing. I remember this from last time.
You gotta
it kind of is, but it kind of is.
You gotta see it from more than just your point of view. But at the end, let me say this one last thing. I feel like the goal was to embarrass him. Like, the goal was to embarrass him as a billionaire black man. Like, they was trying to bring him down because people was coming from left and right. But this didn't happen until he went after the tequila company. So, like, once he did that, he opened up doors. So,
and he started talking about creating a black political party.
So their goal was to bring him down. This how they did Bill Cosby. He was about to buy CBS, and boom, everything just blew up in his face. Like, so I feel like
they don't like us owning shit. They don't like us owning a goddamn thing.
They don't.
All right, so let's stay with the messy headlines. My boy been turned up on social
Free
media
Tory.
all day about this. Yeah, you, sir.
Free Tory.
All right, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez defense or his attorney said new evidence proving his innocence, and they're trying to get him pardoned. They're trying to get Tory Lanez pardoned. And he also got stabbed 14 times, which led to his attorneys coming out claiming his innocence again. And they're saying because they did obtain this new information, that is the reason for him getting stabbed 14 times. Punk, what you got for me? You telling you online calling people what you was online saying? Let me go to your damn social media. Go ahead. What you got for me, man?
They just need the free Tory. I just think it's kind of crazy. So women jump to the like. Everybody was on Meg's side, even though her story never lined up to me for sure, and then the evidence didn't line up at all. And it was just like whatever Meg said, the people believed. And then she went on national TV and lied to everybody's face. And still people was like, why does it matter? And then now there's evidence apparently that Kelsey was shooting. And it's still like, why does it matter? It's over with. Leave me alone. And let this black man continue to be locked up for something he ain't do.
Megan Thee Stallion, she said she wished he would leave her alone. He definitely shot her. Why didn't he claim his defense on the stand? What would be your?
They say it was a gag order. He got a gag order where he couldn't talk. So then what?
You believe what you think? You think Tory should be locked up, or you think he should be free? What you think? You think he's innocent?
Okay, so I feel I have a ton of different thoughts about that. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, so I feel like Megan was extremely drunk that night. I wasn't there, of course, but this is what I think happened. I feel like she was extremely drunk that night. Her and Kelsey had gotten into a disagreement over Tory Lanez. And I feel like they were fighting. Kelsey shot her, but Megan was so intoxicated, she thought that Tory shot her. Because when she turned around, maybe Tory was the first person she seen or something. I don't know. But I knew, like I had been saying this, Kelsey was the one that shot Megan, not Tory. If he didn't have any evidence or his handprints wasn't on a gun or anything, like how did he shoot her? It don't make sense.
They say he had no gun residue on
his fingerprints wasn't on a gun. Like, it don't make sense.
Man, so y'all we don't believe women in this day and age, huh? We just don't believe women. We don't believe Cassie. We don't believe man.
We believe the women because That man locked up right now because we believe the women.
Okay.
And it was protect black women.
Rightfully so.
Y'all know how I feel.
And this man locked up.
But right is right.
Because 2 black women lied on him. That's crazy.
Hold on. Did Kelsey lie? What did Kelsey say?
She didn't say shit.
So she didn't really lie on him.
She got her immunity and didn't say shit. She sure ain't protect him. Because you knew you did that shit.
And I think he wanted to keep his street reputation. So he's just like, he can't say anything like.
They say he had a gag order.
Snitches get stitches. Like, I think that's why I stand with that. Snitches get stitches. That's why he in jail.
Man,
I think he thought there's no evidence to point to me doing this. There's no gun residue on my hands. Like, my print's not on the, because I didn't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how can they? I think he just felt like I ain't do it, and y'all ain't got no. That's the problem.
To lock you up.
You see what I'm saying?
Never needed no evidence to lock you up.
And then who protecting us?
Nobody.
Oh, all right.
Black women protecting some black women protecting black men. Some black women protect black men. So let's start with that.
She didn't say it like she believed.
Because this shit looking real bad these days, man. Real bad.
No, some black women like protect our black men at all costs. Like, seriously.
Except myself at all costs. Except myself, because I ain't gonna say shit to protect this man.
Here we go.
Yes, we just watched it unfold. That's all.
You want to elaborate some more?
No, I don't have anything
about him.
I said what I said.
Are we done with this? Do we care anymore? Do y'all think he gonna get out? Like,
probably not. That's the fucked up thing.
I think so.
I hope so.
I really feel like he's gonna get out.
And I thought her lawyer said it was evidence.
No, why would her lawyer say that? They reached out. Her lawyer reached out to. I mean, his lawyer reached out to theirs, and then they requested to see what they had.
Mm-hmm.
But no, his lawyers came up with that. The driver said that he had like a guilty conscience, and he didn't sign any like NDAs or anything. So now he coming out and saying what he heard over the phone. And I mean, I would hope that she wouldn't be that dumb to admit to a damn crime over the phone, like while somebody else that you don't know is sitting right there. But you know, dumb shit happens. So maybe she did do that. I don't know. That sounds stupid though.
Y'all see how this Diddy case going? They could bring up text messages, phone calls. Like they're gonna dig into this more. Now the question is can Megan go to jail?
No, if that man ain't do it,
I don't think so.
She probably can't.
She the victim. She was the one with the fragments. She was the one with the fragments.
Yeah, whatever.
So I don't think she could go. I honestly do think she don't know who shot her.
Yeah, that's how I feel. She was drunk.
So why blame somebody?
Yeah, I pray that she.
Why blame somebody?
Cause her people, allegedly, her people said go with this shit. Like this shit about to make you a star. This shit about to blow. Being the victim is just glamorized. It's just glamorized in entertainment in our country, politics, all of it. So, if you could be a good victim,
Tory get out, he finna blow up. That's what you're saying.
You said what?
Tory get out, he finna blow up. Because he the victim at that point.
Yeah. Right? Absolutely. Tory get out, he gonna be
free
lit
Tory.
and hotter than he ever was.
He gonna be bigger than big.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Definitely if he got off this new evidence, yeah, he would be lit and he'll be talking this shit.
Album's gonna go crazy.
Yep. Yep. All right, shit, we don't gotta beat that down into the damn ground. But did y'all see the story about the New Life Covenant Church on the southeast side buying Happy Liquors on 79th and Cottage
to turn it into
a grocery store. Turn it into a grocery store.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, I just thought like, damn, this is great for the community. like when you drive past that liquor store, it don't look good. It look horrible. You know, it's always been like that since I was a little kid.
And
you
there's
know,
always people out there. It don't matter if it's wintertime, snow on the ground, 100 degrees. It's niggas outside that liquor store. And inside when you walk up there.
But crime too, you know, murder.
Right, yeah, that's what come with.
So
it's the crime, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw this story and I thought like, you know, okay, this is good, it's positive. But then I go to the comments and the comments are negative and they're just saying like things like, oh, it's not the liquor store fault. How about people take accountability? How about how about this? And from my perspective, I thought it was a good thing. Like, man, like you're kind of cleaning up the community, like eyesore in the community. But then you get these comments, and it's more looked at as negative. So I wanted to see what y'all perspective was on that.
Don't they know it's a liquor store sooner than a grocery store? Like anywhere you go, what you worried about the liquor store for?
But if them people don't need grocery stores, because how many grocery stores?
No, listen to what I'm saying.
How many grocery stores?
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying.
Because people can't get like real food. Like,
bro, listen to what I'm saying.
Talked about we always got to be negative about something.
Right.
That's my point.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
We talking about liquor stores. It's one of them. You gonna see a liquor store before a grocery store. So why y'all mad about the liquor store being gone? You need grocery stores in your neighborhood.
Absolutely.
You gonna see another liquor store in 2 blocks. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax. And you getting a grocery store in your neighborhood, so you ain't gotta go way to Stony or, 80 something. Like, you ain't gotta do all that. You got something closer to you. How could you make it a negative? And at the same time, some grocery stores got liquor in them.
Right.
That don't even mean that you might not be able to get liquor still right there. It just ain't going to be the fucking hangout.
What they say,
okay.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Damned if you do, damn.
But then if you don't give back to your community and try to do something good, they talking about you just taking money from the community and ain't doing nothing in it, and what it's like, it's always going to be an issue.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure many of those comments are from people that's not even from that community or in that community. But it's like anytime black people try to do something positive, they try to spin the narrative into something different or something divisive or something negative. Like, that should be irritating sometimes. And I don't have to think, like, is it me? Like, am I tripping? Or is this some like, crabs in a barrel type ass mentality or something?
And then the comments about it ain't the liquor store fault, it's the people. People got to take accountability and stop. Yes, people do. That's with everything. That's with killing each other. That's with robbing. That, like, the people got to take accountability. It's the same shit with guns. Guns ain't the problem. People are. But y'all don't feel like that. It's like get rid of guns, but it ain't get rid of liquor stores. It's people got to take account. Like, chill, like, relax.
And then the liquor store was putting like bad energy into the neighborhood, into that area. I feel like this is some positive that he's doing. He's about to bring a new light into the community. Positive vibes, positive energy. Like, 79th is probably about to, be an upcoming new, better community.
Yep.
You can't please everybody. And the people in the comments that be hating and negative be hating from their couch, ain't never donated, ain't never did shit, ain't got nothing for nobody, just online hating. That's it.
And we gotta understand symbols mean things, right? If there's a symbol or something and it represents bringing us down, it represents death, it represents crime, it represents scum, it means things. Like, putting a grocery store in that community is going to raise the property value of everything around it. It's people are going to be healthier because they're going to be able to get fresh food. Like, this is a great thing. I don't care about it being I don't care about no religious aspects of it, no political aspects of it. If you're taking a negative and adding a positive, I'm with it. So I just thought this was a very important story that we should highlight. Definitely us being from Chicago. So, any other comments on? Yeah, keep raising these black neighborhoods and bringing them up. Like, keep investing in them. Let's go.
I support.
What'd you say?
I said I support.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Let me go to my friend's social media account so I could come up with some topics here, because you've been on one. Yeah, you've been on one.
I get messy a little bit sometimes.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely was trolling today. He said, "Be careful out here, fellas. When a woman ain't shit, she'll attach herself to a man who is. Save yourself, my boy." Explain yourself, sir.
I feel like that shit's self-explanatory. Like, people, most of the time, like, you don't see a person want to leave because the person that they with got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to see somebody else have that, but they knowing they ain't shit. You ain't really bringing nothing to them. You not making them better. Like, you damn near be bringing them down. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to let go. Like, yeah, you got to be careful with that. And just because he trying to highlight that, I did say women.
Hey, I went to your social media, and that was the first thing that came up, sir. Don't try to act. That was the first thing I saw. So, but
right.
Go ahead.
See,
I go for both genders.
And I said it the opposite way first. Women, when y'all got, y'all shit going on, don't let no ain't shit nigga attach yourself to it. I said that first, and then, but he just seen the last thing. That's all. Yeah. Okay. But it go both ways for sure, because it's the same thing.
So your disclaimers. I'm not gonna put those in the clip, right? I know. So they ain't gonna help you. I don't even understand why you doing this.
It's all good.
What is your opinion on that?
I totally agree. Usually people find it hard to let go. And when you got a lot going for yourself, of course the person is not going to want to let you go. Like, so yeah, they're going to try to leech on and hang on to you as long as they can. Because why would you want to let something good go? Like I said, it goes for women and
men. What provoked that thought?
Damn.
Come on, man. Let's go.
So my damn, I can't really tell a story, but Cuzzo was telling me some shit, and I'm just like, I had to tell her, like, you got a lot of shit going on, you popping, so niggas gonna talk shit, they gonna talk shit, they gonna say they fucked with you and they haven't, you know what I'm saying, just to try to attach themselves to you, so just don't worry about that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got emotion, huh? And motherfuckers try to catch a wave.
You know how that shit go.
I hear you.
And she be doing people real good, and people be taking advantage of that shit sometimes. So
it be the people that do like be doing good and look out the most that they get hurt the most, honestly.
Yeah.
And I feel like those people, they the bravest people, because
they still keep trying to love.
Exactly. To open yourself up to pain, to possible pain and hurt, that is brave, I'll be closed off to the motherfucker. I'll cut your ass off quick because I don't want to be hurt. I'm not that brave in that way. But what you think about his shenanigans next to you? What do you think about his shenanigans?
Like I said, I agree. Like, that is true. Like, that's totally true. Like, people, like I say, try to leech on, and if you got something good, like, everybody want to be a part of something good. So you got people that's just going to want to be around just because. But everybody is not meant to be around all the time. So you do have to set boundaries and know when and how to cut people off.
The real question is, how come good people don't really bump into good people? Like, you know what I'm saying? You always meet good people, and then they got somebody taking advantage of them that they with. Or, you know what I'm saying? Not really.
Laws of physics, bro.
It's like
track, man. Plus, you know what I'm saying? Laws of physics, my guy.
Because it seemed like it be like that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Opposites attract, and God give his strongest people the toughest battle. So just have to deal with a little bit more.
What's your saying? Or you said every giver gonna find a taker, or every taker gonna find a giver.
Shit, both of them. Shit, the giver gonna give and the taker gonna take. But a taker can't take if a giver ain't giving.
That is true.
All right. Back to your messiness here. So, Holly Bailey requests sole legal custody of her son and that Diddy be allowed to see him only once a week, supervised by a professional company. And your comment to this, Punk, was, and y'all be mad when men go make another family. It's always fight for your kids. What that man fighting for? Something that's also his? Or why that man fighting for something that's also his? React.
That's deep. That story is like
stupid than a motherfucker.
On the outside looking in, you would never think that they was going through all the stuff that they, bringing out now.
What they going through? Why that man can't see his kid?
She's saying abuse.
That's what I was gonna say. Domestic violence that's tough. Like, once you put your hands on a woman,
he ain't beating his kid.
But I'm saying you beat the mama.
A long time ago. Are we talking about some shit that happened a long time ago? They not even together. They don't be around each other now. What you bringing up? You should have brought that shit up then.
And then he do stuff online for clout. Like, no, I don't want my baby to be a part of that right now.
It's his baby too. What you mean, my baby? So it's
more
like
of my baby because
it ain't more shit. It came out of me first. What you mean? Like it came out of me before it went into you. So hell no. Like this both our kids. So at the end of the day, how you gonna tell me what I can do with my kid? If I'm not putting him in harm, then what it matter?
But I put my life at harm when I laid on that table and had the baby. So it's like.
What do that have to do with me and my kid? You talking about what you did, but that's part of the process.
So you can't love your son if you putting your hands on me.
When did that happen?
Punk, why is that relevant?
No, because I'm trying to figure out why is it being brought up now, and why is she trying to use that for him not to see his kid now?
You know they keep that thing in the back pocket like a credit card.
If it happened, I'm not saying I'm okay with that. What I'm saying is, why is that trying to be used now?
The baby he like what, one? Like it don't. You saying it been happened, but the baby is only.
We've been talking about they ass for at least the past 7 months because she was mad about him being on camera. Whatever happened. She wasn't talking about no domestic then, so I'm trying to figure out when it happened and how long ago that now you're bringing it up because you want to cause friction where I don't see my kid and then in 2 years you're going to be talking about I'm a deadbeat because you talking about I beat you when we was together 2 years ago. You should have pressed charges then.
But listen.
But now you gonna use it to make me not see my kid.
More things started to happen.
What?
Which caused her to have to press charges, and then she's thinking about the baby future. Like, I don't want this around my baby. Lord knows.
Want what around your baby?
What they
I don't know who you gonna have around them or what y'all gonna be doing.
But still, not saying that he don't have son best interest at heart. But
that is what you saying. Obviously, if you feel like you should take him from me and I can't never see him unless it's fucking supervised, that means you don't think I got my kid best interest at heart. You couldn't possibly think I loved him and wanted him around or none of that.
Maybe he a different person off camera. Like maybe he's immature or something. It's something.
He's immature.
Right. And what does that have to do with his kid? Is he harming his kid?
Not yet. That's
what you mean yet? Why are you even trying to say that he gonna do it? Like that, like if he ain't harming his kid, what's the problem?
Fame is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, for her. That man ain't did.
For him.
How?
He's
what is he?
Clout chaser. Like,
has he harmed his kid?
No.
Oh, so what we talking about? What I do, how I make my money, and what I do in my life. What does that have to do if I'm not harming my kid and I'm taking care of him? If ain't shit happening to him when he with me, then what does the rest of that matter?
Bro, that domestic violence is gonna get you every time.
It should have got him.
I need you black men
so,
to keep your hands to yourself.
No, most definitely.
I need you black men to keep your hands to yourself.
Did this happen before she got pregnant? Cause they ain't. I seen like they ain't been together the whole time the baby been born.
I don't know if it happened before the pregnancy or after. I'm quite sure it happened after. I don't know.
Let me get the facts.
Like, how in the hell you putting your hands on the Little Mermaid? Like, who raised you?
Nah, this man can't see his kid. Is she finna get him locked up?
No.
Well, she got a restraining order. Granted.
And then men have to know.
Do you want him locked up? Because if you don't want him locked up, what's the point of him not seeing his kid?
He could see him and just
once a fucking week, supervised. Man, get your. All right. Then when that man got another family,
that's fine.
And he ain't got nothing to do with that kid. It's gonna be like you neglect your kid.
Like, as far
it
as
ain't about that. But then when he ain't in his kid life, it's gonna be, oh, he a deadbeat. He neglected his kid and all this other shit. Started a whole nother family over here. Like he did something wrong. But you want me to have supervised visits one day out the week?
Now let me
hold on. Let me hit y'all with the facts real quick. In May 2025, she filed for a temporary restraining order against DDG, alleging multiple instances of physical, verbal, emotional, and financial abuse during and after their relationship. One incident detailed in court documents described DDG allegedly assaulting Bailey during a visitation exchange in January. In January of 2025, resulting in a chipped tooth and bruises. Bailey provided photos as evidence of her injuries, which supported her request for the restraining order. The court granted restraining order requiring DDG to stay at least 100 yards away from both Bailey and their son and prohibiting him from contacting them directly or indirectly. So this was recent. This was recent, bro. You talk about go back. This was recent. Man.
Okay. Do she want him locked up?
Clock that tea.
That's cool. Do she want him locked up?
No.
So then why this man can't see his kid?
You see what happened?
He lost the privileges, bro.
Yeah,
you lost the privileges, man. You lost the privileges, man. He
bought that on himself. You see what? He just read it. You heard what happened.
All right, y'all got it.
Like, I do not. Like, let me get a disclaimer.
Go ahead.
I'm a strong supporter of 2-parent households, so I don't condone no family being broken up like that. I also don't think that's right with the once a week visit thing, but it's more than what they're telling us, of course. But yeah, like, it got to be a reason why they said one day. Like, we don't know all the facts behind it. They're just giving us like the important.
I don't, unless the facts is this man harms his child.
He chipped her tooth.
We ain't talking about her. They ain't got to be together. They don't got to see each other.
Man,
they don't have
to. The mama, man.
You can't even argue that.
Whatever.
You can't argue that.
That's like telling me I gotta have a perfect relationship with the mother of my kids just because we.
But keep it respectful and keep your hands to yourself.
So do she?
Of course,
right?
Both parties.
Cool. So
both
do
parties.
She want him locked up? Because that still ain't got nothing to do with the kid.
So if she get him locked up, then that'll be even worse because he won't get that once a week visit. So like,
at the end of the day, that ain't got shit to do with his kid. Like, they don't.
All right, we gonna wrap this one up. Keep your hands to yourself.
Definitely keep y'all hands to yourself.
Because you opening up the door,
get you a punching bag.
What'd you say?
I said you want to hit on something, get you a punching bag.
Yeah, you go to the gym. Punch, you know we don't go to the gym. No, but hey, the domestic violence, I'm just letting you know, you opening up Pandora's box.
That is
true. Opening up Pandora's box for anything to happen. You letting the legal system into your relationship. Once you start that domestic violence shit, you letting the legal system into your relationship.
Government.
Punk, here's where I think that you irritated from. Like, she's using that incident to control how we move now as a unit. How me and my baby gonna move, now we have control because you did this. So I think maybe you're mad at that point of it, but it is what it is. He opened Pandora's box, allegedly opened Pandora's box, you know. So
you mad because she put her foot down. That's what you mad.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with my kids. You ain't put your foot down on nothing. Like, what you put your foot down on?
That restraining
order.
I don't.
Your rights are gone.
That's putting your foot down to what? You ruining a relationship between a kid and a father because of how you feel.
I don't think ruin.
How much relationship is he gonna be able to have one day out the week supervised? For how many hours?
Things won't always be that way.
Yeah,
it's like how we know that. How we know?
I doubt if this.
How we know exactly? How we know? So I got to go off of what it's saying right now.
Yeah, he got to
depend off his behavior.
I've never done nothing to my kid. The fuck am I proving to y'all about me being with my kid?
He got to prove himself that he's not violent.
That shit goofy.
Not aggressive. Like, he got just some...
Yeah, well, whatever.
It ain't right, but...
It's not.
That shit goofy.
I said, I don't approve of the government, stepping in like that. But sometimes it's consequences to everything. So, now he know. Don't put his hands on her. Keep your little hands to yourself.
Yep, that's going to be the name of this one.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Please, man.
Definitely need to.
They already got it out for us. We making it easy and shit. Like,
everybody got it out for us. We the villain in everybody's story.
Do you tell your friends about your bedroom details? You spilling the beans or you keeping it classy?
That's a good question.
That girl group chat be lit, huh? Look, she can't even talk. She can't even speak. She's lost for words.
I'm gonna be honest, women do share things like that. Yeah. So yes, I'm guilty. I have, shared bedroom experiences with friends. Not all friends, because everything ain't meant for all friends. Mm-hmm. But yes, I done had girl chat with my best friend. Yeah.
Break it down the details, huh?
Yeah, of course. I gotta give her the good, the bad, the evil. No, but yeah, I'm guilty of that.
And it's reciprocated in this chat, or whoever it's reciprocated. Y'all go back. Okay.
Of course, she give me juicy drama. I give her juice.
Yeah. Who's spicier, yours or hers?
I would say probably
You can't say a tie.
No, I would say I keep it. I hold back a little bit, so I keep it like a little bit PG mixed with rated R. So hers is probably like a little bit more juicy than mine.
She XXX.
She that X Pornhub.
You spilling the beans or what? You talking about what go on in the bedroom with your guys, or you keeping it classy, sir?
Keeping it classy.
Can you elaborate?
We just don't talk about shit like that. I mean, that's not like an interesting topic to me what my homie do with his girl. Like, nah. I don't know. Like, we hold... It's not, and I don't really. There's no reason now we talking about what me and my wife got going on. Like, nah, I don't really want my homie looking at my wife like that. Hey, yeah, Punk said, well, nah, like that shit weird.
Every time your homie see your girl, he just looking at her lips.
Like, nah, that shit weird. We don't really have conversations like that. Maybe when we was like, nah, I don't even think when we was younger. Like, not detail shit. We know if we was, messing with somebody or something, but.
I think that's different for women and men. Like, I don't.
The most you get is like, she got some fire head or some shit like that. Like,
yeah,
it ain't
right,
no,
right.
it's like, right. it ain't never no, yeah, no.
So women show a little bit more emotion than men, so it's like, certain things we are comfortable with sharing versus a guy be like,
yeah, y'all be ass naked in front of each other and it don't matter. Like y'all real intimate, don't care about sharing details.
Versus men, yeah, like it's just it's levels, it's different.
Mm-hmm. I know you don't spill beans. That's my homie.
And like you
don't
said,
spill
you know what
beans.
your
Been
homie
homies 25 years.
Like,
so
y'all fucking, like you and your wife fucking, like what?
Nah.
Keep it classy. Talk about sports or something. We don't need to talk about how freaky we are in the bedroom.
So, okay, let me say this.
We're gonna keep that shit to
So, okay, so like let's say when you. So I'm speaking as far as like boom when. Like a new relationship or something like that, you're, you know, when you first intimate with somebody, that's when like me and my girl will share something like that. But like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, me and her ain't just gonna be talking about me and my partner sex life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. It's like at the beginning when everything new and
right,
like,
exactly.
Y'all like the story tale and shit. Romanticize. Y'all like to romanticize every damn thing.
But like my husband and all of that, I'm not finna be like, girl, he putting it down. Like, no, we too grown for that. But like I said, at the beginning, of course, you share little certain details, small little details.
Most you getting is
I had to elaborate on that a little
bit
more. Like, hold on, let me say this.
And that'll do it.
And that time I'm on the phone with my friend, he gonna think we talking about no.
It's all type of stuff flying through them group chats. All type of stuff flying through them group chats. And y'all should be worse than me, yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Y'all think so?
Yes.
No, I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it.
Okay.
All right. Episode 103. Any final words?
Yeah, I have some final words. So I just started a new seasoning line for Black Girl Eats. Okay. I got garlic, lemon, pepper ranch. I was running late, so I was running behind. That's why I didn't bring any. But next time I'm here, I definitely bring you guys some.
Okay.
It's off the chain. Okay. I've been getting all good reviews.
Where can they find it? Promote it. Go ahead.
So I did a soft launch. I'm waiting on new labels, and I'm gonna do another launch, but it'll be available online. Yeah, but for right now, I've been doing pop-up shops and just selling it in person.
And this is like a sauce or a seasoning, like a dry seasoning.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
It's really good.
Sounds fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let us know. Let us know when you're doing pop-up shops.
For sure.
Thank you. Come back on, talk about it. Bring us some. We can cook some.
For sure.
On the grill.
Let's do it.
That should be good. Punt. What you got? Anything else? Any final words?
I ain't got shit. Happy Memorial Day to the peoples. That's what, Sunday. Happy birthday to the wife. Her shit tomorrow. We gonna celebrate. And happy birthday to Alex. My son, he'll be 12 on Friday. So we lit. Yeah.
They missed the tours.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.